Welcome back to another video with Average Guy's Garage. This is part number 10 of replacing the transmission on this 2000 Toyota Corolla. We are getting close down to the wire now of getting everything connected back together. Today I'm going to focus on finishing the radiator connections and then getting the half shafts mounted back in. So here's a little update. Got the radiator hoses back attached. The transmission coolant hoses are attached at the bottom of the radiator. I rewired this so it would be away from the fan. This here was lower before. I reattached the sending unit from the oil filter. I haven't put this back in yet because you see it's broken right there. I'll probably get another one of those. I reattached the Serpentine Belt. I used the 17mm on the pivot point right there. Got the belt on. And I have this grounding strap here. I'm not sure where it goes. And I still have this connector here. It comes off the fuel rail, off of the coil rail, that I don't know where that goes yet. I feel like it goes around here, but I don't see a connector for it. So at this point, everything on top is done, except for those two items I just said, that one grounding strap and the one connector here, which looks like it was patched in. You see how that's just tied together there weirdly. So I'll figure that out. So I'm going to go underneath now, finish the suspension. There's 2 bolts to put in, this long one here and one on the other side. Put the heat guard for the passenger side shell. That's this guy right here. Put this back on, and then hopefully I'll be putting these shafts back in. Tightening up the last bit of suspension here. Got this bolt. This was the, where is that? This one. This was the last bolt I just put on right here. And I've tightened all these down, and now I'm just getting ready to tighten this nut that goes across on this stabilization bar here. And I'm going to come around here, take these 3 bolts off, the 2 off here for the strut, and move this wheel knuckle out of the way and put the half shaft in on this side, the driver's side. Then I'll go around and do the other side. So here's the driver's side half shaft. I put a little bit of transmission fluid around the seal. Then I placed the transaxle end into the transmission until I could kind of feel it catching with the splines. But then no matter how much tapping I did here with a rubber mallet with this guy here, I couldn't get it to go in any farther. So I ended up using the crowbar here that I used to pry it out with. Inside of here, there's a little metal flange right there. Let's see if I can get that on there. Where I'm highlighting, where you can put the crowbar flat end against it, and just 2 or 3 taps from the crowbar with the same rubber mallet pushed it right in. 10 minutes of tapping here on this didn't do anything. So I'll do that on the other side as well. The driver's side wheel is back together again now. The 30mm axle nut is on. This little castle protector and the cotter pin. Everything's tightened back up for the strut, lower ball joint, brake line. The passenger side half shaft is now in. I used the same technique. I tapped it with the crowbar on the metal part that's closest to the part that goes into the transmission. Then I was able to disconnect the strut here. I didn't have to remove the bolts from the bottom ball joint. I just moved it out of the way and it fit right in. Now I'm getting ready to put this axle nut right back on here and that cotter pin, and that'll be done. Alright, we're done with part 10 the video. I need to get another cotter pin there, and I need to change the transmission fluid and filter, put the battery back in. So it looks like tomorrow, just about an hour of work, and then we'll start it up. Thanks for watching.